New York City is our home, not a playground for your misplaced anger. We are the safest large city in America because we respect the rule of law in New York City. Tomorrow is a day that's going to draw a great deal of attention to our city, and we know there are many questions around the movement of the city, and we want to make sure that we send a very clear and loud message. As the deputy mayor stated, New York City is always ready. We know that this is a city where our NYPD and other law enforcement entities must be prepared at any given moment for anything to happen in this city. To start, I want to make it clear, the commissioner has stated over and over again, there has been no specific credible threats to our city at this time. And all New Yorkers should go on with their regular activities. That means going to work, going to school. We're going to do our job as we always do. If you usually drive, we're stating take public transportation. It is easy to get around on public transportation because we expect some disruptions and additional traffic. There's a great deal of additional traffic that may come in the city, and there will be street closures near the courts and throughout the city. While there may be some rabble-rousers thinking about coming to our city tomorrow, our message is clear and simple. Control yourselves. New York City is our home, not a playground for your misplaced anger. We are the safest large city in America because we respect the rule of law in New York City. And although we have no specific threats, people like Marjorie Taylor Greene, who is known to spread misinformation and hate speech, she stated she's coming to town. While you're in town, be on your best behavior. As always, we will not allow violence or vandalism of any kind. And if one is caught participating in any act of violence, they will be arrested and held accountable, no matter who you are. And I want to, again, thank the police department, the commissioner, for their response and for the necessary preparation as we deal with this major historical potential event that will take place in the city.
Is it specifically about politicians? You mentioned Marjorie Taylor Greene or the former president stirring things up.
Well, you know, people stir stuff up all the time. But, you know, if you are prepared, you don't have to get prepared. And we are prepared. And the ability to shift the resources where they are needed, I think, is extremely unique to this police department. We can manage several different things at one time in this department, and that's what we're doing. The police commissioner laid out a full plan with her executive team, and she's going to execute that plan based on the needs.
Mayor, I'm over here. What do you make of the spectacle of this next 24 hours? The former president letting all of his supporters know when he's wheels up from Florida, when he's landing in LaGuardia, basically putting New York at center stage once again as something of an unprecedented spectacle from a legal standpoint. What do you make of all of that?
Well, I'm not in control of that. You know, I view this entire moment that we are in right now to one day be in the Museum of the City of New York. And I think this is another chapter in this experience, and that this administration is going to show how we manage not only national problems, but global problems as well as local problems. And we'll be prepared for whatever needs to be done. We built a team. We got the right team. And New York is going to see once again the professionalism that this police commissioner has displayed and showed to her troops.